What's up, bud? What's going on, people? Me and Nardo here are tearing down Becky White. I went ahead and put a hole in the radiator and broke the fairings as well. So I'm gonna take the cage off, take the fairings off, and then I also have another project that I've been wanting to do for a while. Basically shape this piece of metal into a radiator shroud so it covers everything but the fan blades and keeps all the cool air in here as it sucks it in from the other side. So hopefully it turns out well. I was telling my buddy about the idea, and he said that the Six Shop actually already makes this. So rather than spend the $250 since I already bought the metal, I'm gonna give it a shot, see how it turns out, and then worst case, I'll just go on the Six Shop and order it. But yeah, we're gonna get to it, see how it turns out. I just pulled the fairings off, and this is the damage. Just where the blade spins, sliced right into it. But originally what happened was this is the tab where this bracket usually is, but it snapped one day. And I had it set like this for months with the zip tie, not like this, but something happened, the fan bounced and started rubbing last weekend. Ghetto zip tie right there saved me for a couple months because I was lazy and didn't want to take my fairings off. Here we are. So I'm gonna pull all that off and try to fix this radiator. Water weld that and then do a glob of quick steel over top the water weld. Everything should be solid. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about this part. Alright people, we got the bike pretty torn apart, got the oil drain, got the coolant all flushed out. Started to create my template out of cardboard, and then I'm just gonna trace it onto this metal and cut it out, and then start shaping it onto the radiator, but not super fancy, just really a test piece for now. I'll most likely order the nice kit off of Six Shop, but just a fun little experiment for now. Basically all these fan brackets, I'm gonna try to buddy this shroud onto it and mount it with those. And then I'll most likely design a second shroud piece for the top. So on top of that shroud, I'm gonna add in this OEM radiator cover that I should have put in the first place. Not only does it keep some heat in, but it also keeps the wire looms up here from dangling into your fans and cutting them all up. All right, so here's my template. And as you can see, I'm just cutting it with some really strong scissors. It's so much fun. All right, made a big mess, but I think I got what I was looking for as far as creating this radiator shroud. And to be honest, as I started to make it and bend the metal, I didn't even think I was gonna make a video on it because it was gonna be so embarrassing, but it's less embarrassing than I thought. Not really worried about it looking pretty since it's gonna be hidden with fairings, but it will be sticking out while we're riding it naked tonight. But so far, looks pretty good. I might wrap it with some AC tape to give it some more heat resistance, and then clean up the rest of this work area and button Becky up real quick. We got Dom here, stealing my cat. What is up, people? We made ourselves to the lot finally after a couple hours in the garage building this Frankenstein radiator shroud thingamabob. There's a lot of AC tape on here, but everything's mounted with bolts. It's solid. It's not gonna fall apart. We got a free ride event up in Crossville, Tennessee for Jesse Toller's event next weekend, so I figured I'd ride her naked tonight and ride it hard and make sure the radiator's good before we throw the fairings back on. Rusty Rari's old side fairings make the tank look half decent. We got the Sur on too. Let's get to it, people. Yeah, don't ask me what's going on up here.
relearn this bike again. Oh, it's criminal how easy it comes up. Like right there, I don't know where to drop it back at. Usually I have the fairings kind of to gauge, but so we did a fresh oil change, of course coolant flush when we repaired the radiator and made the shroud. So excited to see how well the bike does, how cool it stays, because even on days like this where it's not super sunny and fully hot out, it still happens to get 235. Yeah, this is nice. I think I'm out of gas. That was a little sketchy. Bike's feeling good. Wow, this is so fun. Oh, I'm missing my fairing. That's never a good sign when you see a part on the ground at the lot and it's yours. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna stay in for the sesh. See how many times we get to put it back in tonight. First time. I do remember the last time I rode a New Gen Naked, it had a really ugly spring in it that I didn't like. So this is a true test. A bike that's set up how I love it. Naked, full potential. No fairings to hold you back, you know. Just my Cowie do-rag up front. Jump to 50. Oh my God, again. All right, we're just gonna keep this thing off. Got Tony Prez out here. He's been coaching me with some new tricks lately. All right, I'm still a little drippy droppy, smell a little coolant, a little nervous. We're just gonna keep going. Might as well get some riding in if the bike's messed up. That's terrible logic. Crank the idle up, get a little more technical. Trying out the hyper smooth angles, people recommend it. I don't know if you guys like this more than the usual super view I do. It's kind of hard to edit lot session videos like this, just a casual Saturday night, nothing really specific planned, because it's just a lot of downtime riding, and I'd love to do raw videos to just, you know, the dead moments right here where I'm just kind of looping around thinking about my next trick and just let the video play on its own. Because we'll be riding for 30-45 minutes straight in one session before we get off the bike, and sometimes those are like the best moments of riding, especially when you're not filming, you're just kind of sending it. Yeah, Tony loving that new gas tank, dude. Killing it. Looking like that gas tank's working.
By the way, it leaks.
Oh, it leaks?
I had to put a bag in there, it leaks. Voila.
Oh, man.
It has no breather no more.
That's how you know it's a good tank if it leaks. They don't leak unless you're using them and riding on them. Bike is staying under 200, that is sick. Mr. Eddie, I saw it. Guys, this bike has not hit 200 yet. Make a Shroud for your 19 plus ninjas. It will love you. Might get lucky and it might not even blow up. Look at that sky. So sick. So I have air leaking out of my tire as we speak. It's gonna be a very quick session. Gotta get a patch at the least. That's a bummer. But on the plus side, this hybrid view looks pretty sick. You can actually see some of my legs jumping around in the lot. So lot videos should be a lot more interesting. Now you guys can see a little bit more what's going on. John! I'm gonna throw you my phone. I'm gonna throw you my phone. What? I almost ate shit. It's kind of cool. Bum, bum. I mean, come on. First or six. The radiator shroud definitely is working. We're steady at 199. I was not feeling it today, but I wanted to get a test ride in this radiator shroud, see how this new camera works in the lot. Get an upload for Sunday. So yeah, I'm probably gonna call it here. Oh, yes! Woo! Holy crap! That's naked bike activities. Alright, we're gonna wrap the video up. Like, comment, subscribe, keep it dank. Later!